this Curbside Commerce, we are at the Cleveland Daily Banner, and as you all know, we've been talking with many folks when we started this process across the business, from our business community to Business Essential to featuring restaurants this past week. Well, now it's my pleasure from the car to speak with the publisher of the banner, Ralph Baldwin. Ralph, how are you doing?
I'm good, Joel. Hope you're doing well.
I am. Thank you for once again your time. I know that you are our daily newspaper. You are a credible source. You are sharing those stories. But as we talked about briefly in preparing for this conversation today, is how are things going at the paper?
It's a tough time for us, like I think all of our local businesses and business as a whole. We're deeply impacted by the closing of businesses here. Most of our revenue comes from advertising. About 90% of our revenue comes from advertising, with businesses like Belk and JCPenney closing their doors right now, others ceasing advertising. They're only open by appointment. It's having a devastating impact. We've lost about 50 to 60% of our normal monthly revenues. So it's having a devastating impact on us.
Wow, and I know some of the stages you've gone through is, all of us are used to coming in, grabbing our paper, and so right now I believe the doors for safety and with the epidemic, they're closed, correct?
They are to the public. We're not having walk-in traffic anymore. You can call and make an appointment and can come in, or we'll meet you in the parking lot like we're doing today, but you just can't come in the building. We're taking precautions. We're having the building scrubbed and sanitized every night. Our employees are taking their temperature before they come to work each day. We're furnishing Clorox wipes and other materials to clean up every day before you leave, and then first thing in the morning when you come in. So we're taking all the precautions we can, but who knows? We're all trying to figure this out every day as we go along.
Now, you all are definitely an essential and very much appreciated business. The folks, for the most part, is everyone working? Anyone working remotely, or are they all working inside, both advertising and editorial teams?
We are working inside right now, but we actually had a tech guy come in for the last 3 days and has been setting up our equipment at home for people to take their computers home, laptops, or whatever. So we, as of yesterday afternoon, we have the ability for most of our folks to work from home if necessary. Obviously, our press crew can't do that. The circulation people, delivery people can't do that. So we have to have some people in the building just to produce the newspaper. And I guess the thing that probably is a little more damaging to us than most people, even though the revenue side has slid quite a bit, the cost of producing the newspaper is still there. We're still paying our staff, and the hard cost of payroll and the newsprint itself, the paper we print on, is still there. So we have a lot less advertising, but we still have the fixed expenses, and we haven't been able to reduce that as of yet. We may have some fewer pages, but as far as payroll and any major reductions, we have not been able to do that as of yet. So it's having quite a hard impact on us. I think what a lot of people don't understand, the revenue we get from subscribers is a small amount that the newspaper actually gets to keep. Before I walked out the door, I looked at a normal annual subscription rate for an in-county subscriber is $87 a year. That amounts to about 33 cents that a subscriber is paying to get the paper each day. We publish 5 days, 260 days a year. So the carrier that delivers the paper is an independent contractor, and that carrier gets to keep about 25 cents of that 33 cent each day delivery. So that means the newspaper is only keeping 8 cents of that subscription rate that we charge. So we're not getting much money off of the subscription and circulation side, which is holding up really well, and that's part of our duty to get information out to the public, especially credible information that you can depend on what's going on in our local area. So we've got this obligation to get information out, but that information has a cost associated with getting the information and delivery. So it's particularly hard time for us like it is for so many people.
Well, sure, and obviously folks recognize a paper being a media outlet, but many times possibly they don't think about the commerce, the business component to keep our daily newspaper here. And once again, we're just thanking you for continuing, you and your staff, for making sure that you're keeping us updated with this crucial information that's being shared. And now that many of us are working remotely from our homes, it is exciting to get the paper, and that is our source. To go and check it immediately, as well as I know you guys have some, you've gone to with some Facebook. That's also nice to have some of this pushes through. Is there anything else you wanted to share, Ralph? And once again, thank you so much for your time today.
Well, I appreciate that, Joel. I felt good. I was walking, getting some exercise in the neighborhood the other day, and I actually had 3 different people call out to me and just say, "Hey, thank you for what you guys are doing." So that made me feel good. We have a mission to try to keep people informed, and I think we're meeting that. We're doing the best we can. And thank you for the Chamber's support, and I want to thank all the folks out there that read the Cleveland Daily Banner each day, and we just thank all of you. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you once again. And for this episode or what have you, the series that we've been documenting is our community in the pandemic crisis, working together, neighbors supporting neighbors through such challenging times.